man
moves that
got
my
that box raw jacket. That shit looking hard.
yeah, good looking. Yeah, no, but yeah, son. Of course, like I gotta get my you know, what I mean, I gotta set things in motion right now because it's not a lot of people talking, not a fights in my division being made that need to be made right now, and they've been real hush mouth. Nah, I gotta get the ball rolling, man.
Speaking of the ball rolling, man, uh, very, you had a lot to say after Fulton won, the Brandon Figueroa fight, and
Yeah,
I was happy because you're very like nice, and you don't want to be calling out people until the time is right.
yeah,
The time is right now.
yeah, yeah. It is, it is. I think so. I do think the time is right now. And like you said, like I'm not the type of dude to be like calling people out, but at the end of the day, I understand what needs to be made, like what needs to happen in order for the fights to be made. And I'm not shy to where like I'm like hush mouth and nothing like that. And like if I want to get something done, I'm gonna say what I need to say and do what I need to do to get that done.
So tell me, what you think about that fight with Stephen Fulton and Brandon Figueroa?
I felt like it was impressive how Stephen Fulton beat him easier this time than the first time. The first time was kind of like a dang near toss up type of fight. But this time he beat him easier. Granted, I do think that Brandon Figueroa's approach was a little different as well too. He didn't have like a constant pressure throughout the fight. He had it more so towards the middle and the end. But I feel like just because of the beginning, he was trying to box Fulton, and I think that kind of like pushed him back in terms of like how can I say, just wearing Fulton down earlier. And then Fulton, he always has like his moments whenever he fights Figueroa in terms of like his bursts of energy, and he catches him with good like eye catching combinations. He picked his parts pretty well, but there was certain like uh lazy moments that I noticed with Fulton that he's had defensively in this fight and in other fights to where I'm like this is something that I can capitalize on. And yeah, man, that's one of the main reasons why I'm very confident in fighting him.
So you seeing those holes under the lights that
Mm.
really kind of made you want to say, "Yo, listen, I want you next," and that was really more the thing, or just because he got the belt now.
I mean, well, no, it's more so because of the belt. Because if it wasn't, if Figueroa would have won, I would have went to Figueroa. Like it really wasn't like I wasn't just gunning for Stephen Fulton. I'm chasing the belts, bro. So if you're not in that trajectory, if you're not in that route, like in my way for that, then I don't really have my eye on you. Like right now, I want to become world champion. I'm really focused on that.
Do you feel like he's the easiest champion?
No, no, I don't. I actually feel like he's the most accomplished champion. And if you think about it, like all of the guys like Nick Ball, um, Espinoza, Angelo Leo, they don't have a resume like Stephen Fulton. So I feel like he's actually the most experienced, and he has the he's the most experienced guy out of all of these dudes. And that's why I feel like me fighting him, I probably would get like a lot of respect, fighting Stephen Fulton for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
That definitely has to happen probably in New York, I'm assuming.
I would love it. I would love to. I think that would be a great fight for New York. You know what I mean? For it to happen in New York at Madison Square Garden, like that would go crazy. You know what I mean? New York and Philly. He already trying to claim the Timbs and all that. Like the Timbs is his or something. Like as a Philly thing. I mean, like that. I don't know why you trying to make that a Philly thing. It's not Philly thing. Like don't get me wrong. I like my Philly dudes, but I can't try to jack the Timbs as Philly, bro. That's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
He said the butters, that's our shit.
Yeah, yeah, word. I don't know why he talking. I don't know why he going crazy trying to make it seem like Philly is like. Granted, they might have like you know took that as an influence from us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's come on, that's New York all the way, bro. Everybody know that.
Mm. What do you do better in the ring than Fulton?
Humbly, everything. Like
Mm.
I feel like I'm stronger than him. I feel like I'm faster than him. I feel like I have a better IQ. Granted, the only thing he probably has over me is experience, but I feel like I have a lot of amateur experience to back that up as well too. So that'll kind of even out the playing field. And yeah, man, like I'm taller than him, longer arms. Uh, yeah, you name it. It is what it is. Like faster feet. Like I just you name it, bro. I feel like I have it all.
Mm. I like that. So that the route that you guys are pursuing? The WBC
Yes.
route?
Yeah. We're definitely pursuing the WBC route as of like right now. Like this is where we're really focused on. After this next fight, I really do plan on like making it like a big thing to where like I really want to fight for the WBC. It could have been anybody. It could have been I'm number one WBC, WBO. I think I'm number one in WBO. Yeah, I am number one in WBO as well. I would love to fight Rafael Espinoza too, but I felt like from the talks that I've
The
been hearing,
Giant?
yeah, I would love to fight him as well. I would love to fight the Mexican Giant, man. And but from the talks I've been hearing from behind the scenes, the fight that's can be easily be made right now is the WBC route, and that's Stephen Fulton.
Mm. Yeah, that's a really good fight, and that's a great fight for you to like catapult your career, finally having one of those big marquee names.
Yeah,
And for a title shot, even better to have that
yeah,
name wrapped
yeah,
around. Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Um,
Well, another for not to cut you off, but another reason why I like that as well too, because it's gonna tie into things in the future for a possible Inoue fight. You know what I mean? Like, Inoue's for Stephen Fulton. If I fight Stephen Fulton, obviously there's gonna be comparisons and whatnot. It's like, yeah, like this. It's a setup thing, bro. It's all just a part of like a part of the game. It's all part of the game.
it's like this champion's the gatekeeper for the mega fight.
Right, exactly. I mean, I'm definitely not looking, obviously not looking past no guy like Stephen Fulton, nothing like that at all. But it's if things go according to plan and according to how I want it to go, like that's the route, and it'll make the fight with anyway very very like attractive.
You've been having your eyes on anyway. He went to your last fight as well. I think he
Mhm,
left after you performed. As soon as
mhm.
you're done performing, he left. You guys talk about that at all with Top Rank? You and anyway?
Nah, not really, not as much because in a way he's still at super bantamweight, so it's like there's no point of talking about it unless he moves up. Once he moves up, then conversations will start back up. But I'm not really interested on the Inoue fight right now. Like I'm just focused on just getting my titles, and if Inoue moves up, he moves up, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. He still got like a decent amount of guys that are interested to fight him in those lower weight classes, like Ben Rodriguez and Nakatani. Those are some good fights for him, and I'm not sure if he's confident enough to move up to featherweight division just yet because of the size difference and whatnot. I'm pretty sure he's very aware of that. But yeah, I don't know. I just hope that none of those guys put a blemish on his record before me. That's all.